What if I told you your dog isn't stubborn, disobedient, or trying to take over your household? They're just confused. Welcome to Train Together, the 10-day dog training challenge that's not about control. It's about connection, trust, and building your relationship with your dog. Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm so glad you're here. Whether you've got a brand new puppy or a dog who's been driving you up the wall for years, this podcast is for you. Over the next 10 episodes, we're going to train together, just 10 minutes a day, and create real, lasting change in your dog's behaviour. Not with yelling, not with harsh corrections, and let's completely forget outdated dominance theories when it comes to training your dog. We're going to build cooperation by building trust. So let's jump into episode 1 of 10 Days to a Better Behaved Dog. I just want to tell you a quick story. A client of mine once called me in frustration. Her words, "My dog knows exactly what he's supposed to do. He's just being stubborn." She told me how he wouldn't come when called, barked at everything, and jumped all over visitors. I asked her, "You know what you want your dog not to do, but what do you actually want him to do instead?" She paused, and then said, "I guess I've never really thought about what I want him to do. I just keep telling him what not to do." Sound familiar? We've all been there. See, her dog wasn't being defiant. He was just being a dog, doing naturally dog things. He had no idea that she had different rules, or what behaviour would make his human happy. And that's not just her story. It's a story I hear again and again. The moment she stopped getting frustrated with him for being a dog, and instead started trying to give him information about what she wanted, everything changed. They relaxed. He listened. He started making better choices. Because now, he understood what she wanted. Because she began to reinforce the behaviour that she wanted from him. Connection is the secret. Not power, not control. Connection. Here's the truth. Dogs don't come pre-programmed. They don't naturally do what people want. If anything, every natural dog behaviour is exactly what people don't want. Chewing on random objects, digging, barking, getting rowdy. They don't automatically know that shoes aren't chew toys, that jumping isn't a greeting, or that pulling on the leash makes walks miserable. And yet, we expect them to just know how to behave, how to be good. But good isn't a default setting. It's something we teach, and it's something they learn, when we teach it clearly and kindly. Dogs learn through association, through repetition, through reinforcement. That means if a behaviour works for them, if it gets them something they want, if it makes them feel better, they're going to do it again. So instead of asking, "How do I stop my dog from doing this?" try asking, "What's the need behind the behaviour? And what can I teach instead?" That's the key to connection. And it's the opposite of control. When you focus on control, you start using punishment, yelling, leash jerks, and frustration. When you focus on connection, you slow down. You listen. You notice. You shape behaviour over time, building trust. And that changes everything. So let's make it practical. Imagine your dog is barking at the window. You can yell no. You can drag them away. You can close the blinds. Or you can work towards a behaviour where you can call them and ask for a different behaviour, like going to their mat or touching your hand with their nose. Then you praise them. You treat them. You make that behaviour the one that pays off. Soon, when something exciting happens outside, they'll ask you what to do, instead of losing their mind at the window. That's what happens when your dog sees you as their guide, not their adversary. We train together, not against each other. So here's your challenge for today. For the next 24 hours, I want you to become aware of every time you tell your dog what not to do. No. Stop that. Get down. Leave it. Just notice it. Don't change anything yet. Just become aware. Then we can start to flip the script. Instead of focusing on what you don't want, ask yourself, what could I teach my dog to do instead? That simple shift in thinking opens the door to a completely different kind of relationship. One based on trust, teamwork, and communication. You're not the drill sergeant. You're the guide. And when your dog feels connected to you, they start to want to listen. It all starts with a pause, a breath, and a choice to teach, not punish. That's your job today. Catch those moments, flip the script, and reward the good. You've just completed day 1 of Train Together, and I hope you're already feeling the shift. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about one of the most underrated tools in all of dog training. It's simple, powerful, and completely free. I'll give you a hint. It's the one thing that can make or break your training session, and most people never think about it. See you then?